though when I was fast. Keep the hood was on the shelf. Then the fast. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guy. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier back for the Cartier. I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Bad, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. His 12th touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Back to the air once more on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Jump! Warriors 17! Half the 6, 70 ready! Buffalo 18! Mustang 19!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. The Cardinals' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Here we go! Nice, go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In motion, it's Golden. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's still on his feet, and he's going to have a Cards first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Third down and 3. In motion, it's Golden. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one! Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Here's a design run, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, 49. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are out to a 21-10 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. They'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
And 12 at the 33-yard line.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Now, faking the give. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 50 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Christian Watson. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point. Up and good. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. On the set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards. Now give on the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
There's a 3rd down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A quick snap, worked in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. the more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Wisconsin. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Arizona. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air now on first and 10. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. One, numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. Keeper to Dean.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And that is incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and it falls incomplete.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinals. 18
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
24.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the 6. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a tight end in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. That's Harrison in motion. Get this over the middle to Golden. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
49. Cardinals 31.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready, go!
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
60 Bobcat, 60 40, 70. Left lane 19. Touchdown. Get up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown. 49. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come 19.
In motion, it's Golden. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll motion the tight end right. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but there hasn't been enough time to find themselves back in this.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll get this out wide. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Buffalo 18. Street. Cougar 19.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That one on target to Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the 49ers tack on one more to their lead.
Makes the score Niners 70, Cardinals 45.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinals.
And motion, it's Golden. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthews Golden that time. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
70 ready. Let's go now. 60 even. 60. Dragon 60.
Rolling right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Ready. Hawk 19. Come 19. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Set go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll work this out wide for Lord. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is not computer.
And he'll be down up past the 40-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 rings.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Goes ball. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Niners are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.